Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're doing fine, and welcome to my overview of Necas Leatherhead. So this is from Necas cartoon TMT show, original show, cartoon show back in 1987. So here we have Leatherhead. He's looked like, popping straight out of the show. So if you have seen him, this is so good looking, you know. So it actually looks like it's directly from the show. So we got this cell shading overview aesthetics, like all of them do, to make them pop. With this darker green behind, make the shades, and lighter green in front. You can see the line straight. He got these black lines that make him pop. All these details makes him pop. So he got two tones of green. He got two tones of red on his leatherhead. So this hat actually looks like it's leather, and he got this torn off jacket or vest. It looks so cool with some pockets on, but these are sculpted in. So he got two belts. From the front you can only see one belt, but he actually got two. If you look from behind, he got one that is sculpted on, and this one is of some type of not elastic, but rubber material, so it won't break when you want to pose him. He got some loopholes or holders for his accessories, so we got two of those, and he got one gray over here for another one. He got his tail, who looks so cool. This thorns not thorns, but these spiky things, they are hard plastic, and he can rotate. So the tail is on a ball joint, so when you get him out of his packaging, you have to assemble him. So for those of you who are new to Neca or Mythic Legions, you might want to heat them up or put them in some hot water, and not boiling water but hot water, so you can loosen up the joints and whatnot, because you don't want to break them, and they can break, so be mindful of that. He got some bracers, looking good, and his not legs, but his trousers or pants actually go all the way down to his not boot, but his maybe boot or shoes, so they are all in all. So that's for his aesthetics. So for his articulations, he got his head that is on a ball joint, but because of the sculpt you can't get too much of motion out of it, so you can tilt it somewhat, not really tilt, but look side to side, not really rotate it. You can look up that much, look down a little bit further, because you got this new neck sculpt right there, and back of the neck like that, maybe throat, I don't know what you want to call it. And his snout is actually, you can open it, so that is really nice. And if you look, he got his teeth is actually painted. He got a tongue, really nice details. He got some sculpting going up in his upper part of his mouth, and be careful because the teeth is actually sharp, not sharp but hard plastic. All right, so his arms is on a ball joint, so it can go up this much. He got some biceps swivel at the bicep. He got some double jointed elbows. As you can see, you can bend them and get some really cool poses out of him. Nice. He can, and because of its double jointed elbows, you don't get any forearm swivel, but you can swivel at the wrist 360, and the wrist is actually on a hinge, so it hinges in, or actually out and in and out. And he comes with removable hands, so you know. And as I told you, his tail is on a ball joint, so technically you could call it a articulation point. His waist is, you can swivel at the waist, and since he got his abs, you know, hidden underneath, I'm not sure if it's the same buck as Bebop, but if it is, he got somewhat ab crunch in there. His leg is on a ball joint, so you can split about this much. This is pretty cool. Jean-Claude Van Damme, alright? And he's, oh, careful. He can swivel at the thigh. He can kick out this much. Maybe more. This part seems to be a little harder, but it doesn't hinder his movements. And he can kick back this much. So his knees is on double joint, so you can bend him like so. Maybe you can get some more range of motion out of him, but just heat him up, and you know, for me it seems like he's stuck right here. So not really stuck, but you know, you can maybe pop more. Alright, so he got some hinges in his feet, ankles, so it can tilt down, can tilt up this much, and it can rock side to side. That's really good. All right, and as you can see, he's starting to flake some, you know, the colors, or you know, paint starts flaking. But overall, it's no biggie. But it's unfortunately nonetheless. But you know, aesthetically, he looks so cool. All right, so for accessories, it comes with 2 sets of hands, 2 close grip, and one more open grip and one more, you know, open hand, like that, gripping hand. And actually it comes with these closed fists attached to him in the packaging. He comes with 2 lobsters, which is in the show like his handcuffs. And this part, the small part, string is you know, fragile, so be mindful of that. He comes with his choker, which you can open up. You can open up like that and close, and it is on a real chain, so be mindful because you don't want to rub the paint, but that's cool. He comes with his bear trap. You can actually open it, it's articulated like that. That is super cool, and he can hold him, I believe, somewhat. You can store it on his belt, so I'm gonna show you later on. And yeah, oh, it can actually stand like that too, like that. Look at that. All right, he comes with this rifle right here, which is, this rifle is so cool. It's like so 80s, you know, cartoon. You know, they take what you see and put it in, you know, the concept, you know. It's 2 ketchup bottles, and you know, you got this handle, which I wished it could have been some more structure, not structure, but texture on it. But you know, nonetheless, it's brown, it's molded, I believe, maybe painted. Yeah, it's painted, I believe. I could be wrong. Anyway, so that's his rifleino. He actually comes with a rope, a real rope, and it's set on, not set, but you know, big net, so you can net them turtles in. You know, that's pretty cool. Also, if you wanna switch out, you know, or put this rifle in his hand, whatnot, you can actually heat him up with hot water again, or you know, hair dryer, so you don't break his hands, or you know, you don't want to damage your figure. And his hands, all of them is on a peg like this, and they hinges in and out. So, and you can actually see it's 2 different tone of green. because you can see the green that it has been cast in, you know, molded in, and the color. So it's not too far away, so I like that. So even though it's flaking off, you know, it doesn't come off as, you know, noticeable. Actually, you can swivel this part right here, this thing right here, because it's gonna help you when you wanna store this one on his belt. I'm gonna show you, but be careful because mine, yeah, okay, everything broke. Everything actually broke. Actually, even though I hit him up, he broke, unfortunately, like the clip right here. See that? So this should be on his belt, but yeah, it broke, so I have to reglue it. And his gun broke as well, so you know, this piece right here, it goes on top right. This, it broke, so I need to reglue that. Alright, no biggie, because there ain't nothing like Loctite might not fix, you know. Also sponsored by Loctite. No, it's not, but alright. So I had to glue back this piece right here that holds the trap, the bear trap, or you know, the things you want to call it, and also this piece right here on his rifle. But it's no biggie, it's okay, but be mindful. I've got this here. Let's see if we can snap this back. Let's put it like that. There we go, nice and tight. There we go, and it holds really good. You can put him like more like this. So, you know, actually it was a good thing it broke, because now I know, you know, it's actually sitting there tight and steady. Alright, so here we have some comparison of the hands from, because I don't have Rocksteady, I have Bebop, but you know, so I believe they use the same for Rocksteady and Bebop as well. So you know, you can see exactly the same mold, and that's, I like it. I don't mind it, because I actually like the sculpting on these hands. They look so cool. You know, look at that, the angle and everything, you know, on the fingers, and you know, look cool. And let's, since we're at it, so let's compare some parts. As you can see, the arms look, they look to be the same, you know. Even the elbows look to be the same, except Bebop's isn't, you know, it's not black lines right there on his biceps, triceps, I mean, like Leatherhead. But in the legs, you know, the quads actually is, it's the same sculpt all the way down to, you know, even knees, the kneecaps is the same. So you got these two dents, or you know, wrinkles in the knees. You got the same right here. So if you put them side by side, as you can see, so not the best comparison, but you know, it is what it is. Time for some comparison from other Neca figures from this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoon show, you know, original show. So in this line, so here we go. Here's Bebop. I do not have Rocksteady, but you know, so here it stands pretty cool beside him, and you know, they actually look quite similar, but still not. He seems to be a little bit taller. Might be the, yeah, it's the hat, obviously. And actually, maybe this piece is the same. Not the same, but you know. Anyways, the vest, not quite the same, because you know, you can see the wrinkles differential a little bit. All right, so here is the dude himself, the boss. Shredderino. Actually, he's taller. That's cool because, you know, he's a mutant, so he should be bigger. And alongside, you know, we got some another villain right there. We got from the 2-pack, you know, Slash. Let's put that turtle, you know. Let's go for Leonardo. Let's put it aside, you know. Even though he's squatting a little bit, you still can see the size different, you know. Let's put him like this. Cute. Alright, so there we have him, Mr. Leatherhead himself. He looks so good in, you know, together with the other figures from this line, but he also looks good on his own, so he actually holds his own pretty good. Not pretty good, really good. So, if you like this, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.